Hi everybody, this is Arlen Roth. I'm here for Lewis Electric, my good friend Louis Rossano, and his great amps that he makes. This is the Gattone, based on one of my all-time greatest friends, the late great Danny Gatton. There's a variety of sounds you can get out of this kind of amp that just pretty much apply to anything you could ever imagine, but it's rock solid, it sounds great, it will do what you want it to do, and it won't give you any trouble. One thing I've noticed, Lou likes to add have a lot of dials, but not too many that don't make too much sense to the typical guitar player like me. So for example, I like to play with a lot of treble and bass. Now that's kind of a clean sort of approach. And of course on treble, you're really talking very bright. Now, I'm not usually a mid-range kind of player, but he has some really effective middles. If you dial them up, you can even hear the change in the hum of my guitar as it comes up. But then you've got a throatier, a little bit more of what a lot of people like, that kind of sound, you know. Here it is with the bass pickup. Right away you hear that throatiness in there. For me, it also acts as a slight volume boost as well. For example, on this guitar, you get, by going here, you get a hum canceling situation where these two pickups are now wired in series and it becomes like a giant humbucker. You hear that without the mid-range, you know? Much cleaner, so we're accentuating that part of the guitar's tone. So, you know, as you play a gig with an amp like this or you're doing recording sessions, you're going to be tweaking a little bit here and there and adjusting, but it'll always do what you want, and it's kind of an all-purpose sort of amp that can really do it all. Great for rhythm and blues, a little soul, you know. My favorite settings are the really slow ones. And if you get a lot of intensity, and you can really get that on-off